I'm with you in that.
All right.
Because we've had a couple of question marks
Lower
about KC
games,
kind of,
so straight up a
let's
limb.
say,
Heretics
with
on
the
defense,
leadership,
K-Corp
getting
on
that right,
attack.
and kind of similar to
More
what Benji
sheriffs
was almost
mean more
alluding to, trying to
wins.
get,
I see 2
not
sheriffs.
assimilated to the roster, but a very quick approach through middle. And
well, look how many Heretics players are here.
bloody hell, Rienz could have been on for that, but
Oh,
Doja
gets
gonna
so
do well
weird.
to take down Rienz, but there's still more, right? There's a lot of bodies behind this. He's gonna find 3 extra.
Guy did.
Down to a
so
3v2.
good, man.
2 left for Heretics to try and figure this
Andy,
one out.
thanks so much for the tier 1, bro. Appreciate that.
So
Thank you for the 21 months as well.
Boo and comeback still quite a ways away from this.
Spike planted.
Getting 3 here, getting 3 here is incredible.
Here.
Boss 9.
Okay, so you haven't taken much space away, but they are tucked in quite close to spawn here in a high-low. Shados just resetting a little bit to watch the flank.
Concealment.
Gonna need an over-delivery from one of these two, aren't we?
Yeah, for sure.
Comeback. Been good. He's been really good.
Ooh.
The eyes turned for a second.
Okay, more sheriffs, more
losses,
I guess.
I
mean, yeah, he just went
What an
insane. He
insane
really
mirror,
did.
though, on the pistol to have
Extra
so
2
many
kills.
players from Heretics set up.
I think you got to jump that when you know he's here,
Just
but
kind of matching plans a little bit.
is the Heretics comp bad? It's just a little outdated. I wouldn't say it's bad. I would say there's plenty more comps that aren't that good in the EMEA.
KC with a little pep
But
in their step.
it's definitely a little
This is
outdated.
where you'd
They're
expect
going
to see
for
as well of a
comfort.
miss with, I mean, yes, it's Liquid on the other side of that result, but a 13-2 result nonetheless.
Yeah, and again, for me, I just want to see the evolution of KC.
But at least they can,
here. You know, as I said, they've always been very
at least they can
creative, and
do
that feels
sight hits
like
well.
an insult. But going back to
Ooh.
basics, they have firepower.
Confident
you
start.
see it in the players, you see it in how they approach, and in comfortable roles, we could see it really find some form here. Sadly for Heretics, that's
Is
going
this
to
a
be
limb?
a
Yeah,
hard
this is a limb.
situation to handle.
Certainly is where they're obviously a team that needs to do, well, I mean, they've said it themselves, a lot of work on certain aspects of
Do you think it's good for them to go comfort?
the game
Yeah, I
this
think
year
so.
already. Boo's
Right
not
there.
seen anything just yet. So
I think they got
KC's
so much to
anticipating
fix
further aggression, but
that
now we'll regroup
instead of
outside
trying
B.
to fix it now,
You know, all 3 members
you
of
just got to
Heretics
go for
have
comfort
made
and
their
hope the
way
individuals can
over their
take you over the
side, but
line.
Gonna have their hands full in terms of this site here.
Yeah, it's only
Well
a matter
invested,
of-
actually. It's
And
only
then if
Shadows
they
with
lose,
pistol.
then they got a
Yeah,
month
so
and a half to
I guess for KC,
reevaluate
They
everything.
can't really afford to lose too much. You don't want to see them lose
No,
to
no,
players,
no.
right? That's kind of the marker of clean success. So let's see how they handle this one. There is obviously threat, even if it's just classics, and there's
Oh.
one to fall, right? Any more, it gets dangerous. Luckily, they batten down the hatches, they keep things clean, and Rien's trying to do the dance, but I think is for a little bit numbered. Hold on, he's working that out.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Almost.
Level
It's,
down to
I
just
mean, it's a good
6
antique on this.
Chance to take away another rifle to soften this bonus, but
Does this feel like we are seeing Casey just going back to basics? And I don't want it to sound like a negative, but compared to other kickoff starts and other, approaches to the game, or
yeah,
The
I
coaches
guess
get
so.
part of the prize
For me
pool,
as well,
depends
the
on your
focus
contract.
That statement being Levin on the jet, right? It's back to where there's a little less input required from Shados. I'm not saying he's had massive issues.
They
but,
should do. They normally do.
Especially with the way Dosha's been playing, man. I think there's an example now, especially with, well, actually everybody else on this roster. Once you put them in comfort roles and allow them to kind of do things on their own within some of these rounds.
I've never seen a team want to take mid so much on this. DOS9 is just untouchable. Well, he was untouchable.
Benji's gone into the mix here. This could be good, but the flash is eaten, forced away. Stays alive, fortunately, but they've got the cross. Nice refight, and Sugetsu gets caught kind of in between no man's land. Plant cancelled. Oh, Aves is
See
in
the actual
trouble here,
headshot
man.
trip.
Can they find any stability? I don't know if they can get this plant down. Maybe another attempt here?
Heretics probably just waiting for a sound cue to be able to make moves in here. Flash is ready from Wu, but nobody overstepping just yet, Benji. Gonna find Shados, just Aves left.
It's about damage, mate. Try
And
get one.
again, just simply numbers game at that
it's
point.
unlucky.
Well done, 4 players there staying alive.
2
Heretics,
armory
that was
buys,
a
that's it.
necessary
Not bad.
round, it felt as well, keeping numbers up.
But definitely seeing the pistol round here, this is something Heretics are very, very happy to do, is explore top mid very quickly. They're obviously in a position to shut this down before there's any pressure into the back lines. And we can really wrap A site as easily. Obviously, there's a
How was
big gap
Genji?
to
It
kind
was
of
fun,
close
it was
towards
close.
spawn there, so. And Heretics already showing that they don't have to come up with these issues or the answers on the fly, because seeing the pistol, it looks as if that address is already there.
Yeah, we have to see how this just develops.
Okay,
on, 'cause
big
I still don't
rounds.
think we know exactly
1,
where these
2,
two
3,
teams sit,
combine
if I'm
next.
honest. Don't know the highs yet. I think we've seen some of the lows, if I'm honest, but at high level potential.
At least his cam is on top of the
come back into a
railing.
role that works really with him, bringing the rest of the roster with Heretics onto the same page. Yet to see that fully find its place. Obviously, same scenes almost on the other side in a mirror way, but with the in-game leadership of Shados there, and a couple new additions, obviously, to round it out. So, plenty of moving parts. But now you can see it there, conversation with Shados, trying to get the ducks in order.
Slower approach here, but 4 members of Heretics lent over
I mean,
towards the
this
B
is
side.
just going to be Cypher value, right? Camera's not going to get pushed
Don't
off of
see
the
anyone
line.
with an ultimate just yet.
They do create a bit of pressure over
This
towards
could be
mid
an
or
absolute brawl for the B
after
side.
conditioning them as well
Certainly could
in
be,
2
but the
rounds.
amount of bodies
So they
sat
can
on the
take
side,
middle.
It feels like already a win for Heretics.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, this camera just owns the round
for
4
He's
close.
pretty far, but they're kind
Looking
of
at
sitting
3 on
back
site, one
contact.
watching mid.
I don't know if he's... it looks like with that
paranoia,
paranoia.
yeah.
Sent right in. Wu trying to help out a bit, but by this point, they're already on site. It feels like a survival game here.
30 seconds
They've
left.
managed to carve a path, but there's 4 players on the same side of the map. They're sat here like this. And still standing.
this stun
I
could be
don't know how
incredible.
There's no fight breaking out yet. They finally turned on the flash, but it's Levin. You said he had to go big, and he does.
Bruh.
3 huge kills, and the site's still not safe. Still got issues everywhere, and that's going to make it easier, at least for KC, as Rien's.
I don't think you spotted Rien's there, but Sugetsu
No.
with a decent idea, and obviously Arve's holding this angle now. That
Oh.
could be a huge shock to Arve.
I mean, Rien's out of all the players, you give him a bit
Yeah, it's impossible
more
now.
room to work, right? You give him a
Oh,
second.
they swung before whatever
There's
Astra
16,
Yuta was going to come
Shade
down.
on 7. Sugetsu's
It
position,
honestly might have
though,
made a difference.
checkmate. 2 kills in the
It would have
round,
forced him into the
KC
swing anyway, that's
carry
kind of
on
why they
as
did
need
do
to.
it.
Again, got to highlight it there. How many players they had on that side of the map.
Yeah, it gets a little bit awkward because the timing comes perfectly. I think
Oh, what is
just
that?
as that was about to happen,
Did the third
Wu
kill.
places a star, and that's what kind of spurs on this flash out from Arvez and sets Levin in motion. But again, if they just pause for another second or two, there's a chance for Heretics to be the one to crunch back on.
Let's go!
But asked for it, Levin, huge delivery there.
Interesting.
In round 4.
Honestly, they could have
That one played Storm online.
tried to force and got something into
Money
this,
on
but
Heretics. This is a
they
round
decide to
suffering,
full.
trying to get the
Well, I
read
say
on this,
full.
and Hunter's
One
Fury.
hero gun, and they put the all into it. Dude,
Yeah,
it's a
maybe
bit
trying to
weird.
send them down with some aggression.
It's a bit
Wu's
weird
got
to
the
do
reward
this.
of 1, but there's so many
Their
bodies
their
still
buy
around.
doesn't
KC not really
really
dismantling the stack, keeping numbers
stack in
on
line
that
with
B
the
side,
ults
and
that they
Levin
used
looking
on
to try
this.
and even things out, but at this point, they have
Like if
managed
they were
to
going to
fall
do
back
this, I
towards
would have
deep
just
side.
forced
Yeah, I
sport.
think KC probably anticipating a
Top
couple of extra
priority.
bodies behind that, but
Can't use that yet.
with the trade coming so early, can't really take the space, and now everyone except
Boo was going to
Arvez
stun,
looking
but he got hit by the
capitalise
knife. Oh,
on that.
yeah,
so dealing with the
you're
camera
right.
just here now.
Maybe trying to get active, get Benji able to drop another weapon, give that over to someone else, but
Arvez got a great
paper
read on that, though,
X-ult.
anticipating the mid push here.
I hate that we call it that, but I instantly know what you
Little
mean.
bit of timing? No, I think that just passed. And Sugetsu
Nice shot.
fully.
I think Arvez relaying that information perfectly.
I mean, looking where he's looking, yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm with you on that. And it's all about timing. They've kind of got the beat on 2 of the 3 players alive. And for Heretics, not really getting into the swing of things, it feels like here. Not too threatening yet. Benji, the one with the hero rifle.
Flash as well.
Ooh, comes out on top of that fight.
Damn double ult.
Hold on.
I mean, it's
Still
this one's
having a
not as
bit
bad.
of
It's
this,
pretty
but we do need to
situational.
get past Sugetsu, who looks solid as hell. Holding this back line like it's nothing. So, Boo unable to get an upgrade, but finally getting a little more interested. And Boo doing well, taking down Shadow.
Last
Suddenly,
player
we might have a
standing.
round on our hands. Benji, you got something for us here, bud. That's 2 players to lock down. He ain't got it in him.
Dude, if I'm
Sugetsu
K-Corp, I'm
having
super
a
happy with
moment
this.
there, and it was a dangerous
2 ults
threat
out
of
of
a
them.
round in the end.
Definitely, it's 4 big kills from Sugetsu to find the 4th for KC. Again, Arvez doesn't get confirmation here, but just in terms of, like I said, relaying the information, the timings, and
I
what he's
think
seen
Neon
elsewhere.
needs enough. No, not at all.
KC don't necessarily overheat towards sight, which is
think,
the important aspect.
Yor and then
And
Waylay.
probably one of the key
should be the order.
indicators of maybe an aspect of KC's game they struggle with. Jados really tempering that pace and understanding what to do and when in the round.
But it's quite interesting watching kind of an
Sugetsu-
experienced player
Dude, Sugetsu
walk
has,
into the IGL
been
role,
so
right?
good.
You don't know quite their identity as an in-game
Like his
leader
team's
yet.
been
There was
looking
a quote I
rough,
was
but
waiting
individually
to
he's
drop,
been
but I
looking
think
really
Minnie
good.
said the other day, it's like Eng said previously, Shados was the smartest player he's ever played, or something along those. I'm sure he'll probably correct me, but something along those lines. And it's like, if a coach has faith in a player like this to really stretch their legs within a role, and then give them
Is reducing
rule
TPs
the roost,
of Yori to
basically.
1 too much
That
of
was
enough?
just
Yeah,
what I
he
said a
doesn't get
couple of
played.
rounds ago. In a roster that on paper, you look at this,
It
this
needs
is kind of
to,
4 players
be a lot
outside of
smaller
Shados.
than that.
Well, Shados included in this, but 4 players that can stand on their own 2 feet. I mean, you've got Sugetsu, who arguably is just one of the best last man standings
absolutely.
of many of the
We're
rosters.
starting to see it here already, yeah.
What do the
And
kickoff
Osu
winners
as well,
get?
who's already shown us that he's very
4 champ
self-sufficient.
points,
Levin,
and I
if it is
guess
an
they're
Asian
straight into
issue and a
playoffs for
composition
Masters,
issue, maybe that can
because it'll be
cleaned
12
up a little
teams.
bit with just some good results under his belt within this roster. And Arvez, who again, it's just shown his hand at being very versatile and being able to do his own thing. This previous round being a perfect example.
Yeah, and I don't think his
Most
work
likely,
is
yeah, I
necessarily
think that's right.
numerically shown yet, if I'm honest. He's yet to get off the starting blocks, but again, that positioning, that great timing of
Yeah, but
presence.
put him on a Phoenix.
Situation, eh?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's quite fun to watch this develop as it goes. There's been some messy games with these boys, though. There has been that, which I think you'll naturally get with a new in-game leader coming in, trying to get everything kind of sorted.
Okay, I mean, timeout goes in. Most obvious thing is just a switch, right? Cypher over
Also
towards B.
Very
Used to be
standard
A.
default here, super deep as well. But maybe
Come back
twice some
first round with the
expectation,
AWP.
but a heavy emphasis towards B, maybe starting to read in that investment of utility, additional
Trying to
bodies.
push him off.
There has been that trend of
Going to
3-0
push him
towards
off,
the
but
B
he
side.
could be
So
close,
maybe
so
looking to
this guy
explore
needs
the
to
weaker
check
side of things,
close,
but
and then...
doesn't look so weak, knowing what's
Yeah,
in
okay.
Comeback's hands. Yet to fully get the ball rolling, though. Only 1 kill so far, so a quiet start, but falling off that first corner.
Right here.
Still consideration from Heretics towards mid. This is certainly going to be a pressure point for them. Levin actually shut down here. Rian's with the spam in. It's basically a freebie. Come back. Still looking for an angle here. Again, Heretics should really post up now and try and hold some of these choke points.
Standing ahead.
I feel like they don't quite know where this is ending yet. Boo's still drifting, but Rien's
They were so
finding
sure this guy
contact
was
towards
peeking, by
heaven
the way.
is a problem, and now it's pretty much, I don't want to say panic stations, but it does get a little bit tougher.
Well, I mean, look what they got
Shados,
the post here. The
oh.
Hunter's Fury, still got a shock dart, still got a recon, and
Flash
the knife
through,
from
ooh,
Arvez.
flash through, but they
Paranoia on top of
TP.
that
Did
as
he
well,
hear it,
actually.
or did he
Look at
get wrecked by
Docia's
that?
position.
Oh, dude,
He's staying
he didn't
shouldered
hear
up
it.
on this. The other two are very disconnected super deep. Playing outside
Because he was
of
other side of the
expectation
wall? I
and
don't know if he
landing
pushed through the
it.
wall and then
Someone
TP'd.
does.
Oh, it's so nice, man. He did incredible.
Heretics on the play back through and bringing it to this 3v3.
On the minimap, I thought he
And
pushed
now
through the
that
wall and then
utility comes
TP'd, but
into
I think he
line.
just TP'd
Shadows
behind
really
it.
disconnect from this now. Arvez can find this. Beautiful.
And there it is. There's the layering on this. Who knows?
Oh, really
This
nice,
is
man.
another-
This was good from them. Dude,
That
DOS 9 is
was
playing so well.
Played to perfection. Again, an example here of KC really managing the resources very well. And again, an example where Docia put him forwards. He can frag, man, put him in the corner. He still delivers 2. We talked about it in the pistol round. No way he should get away with a second.
The fact he gets the follow-up here. Oh, I thought Boo... I imagine Boo thought he had
That's
it
the
dead
reason
right,
for
but
Jet over Waylay on
we're
Abyss.
coming out of the TV animation as well.
Self-sustainable
We've been
entry,
quite
so you
complimentary
can
of
go into a
KC here,
smoke.
but I also now need to put
Don't
my
have to
attention
always
towards
like
Heretics.
TP out,
They
you can
haven't
actually cause chaos so your team can get through the
been
smoke.
keeping up with this.
You need, like,
haven't been able to
At the moment,
handle
double duel or like
the
solo
level of sync
duelist,
around KC.
kind of have to have a self-sufficient duelist like a
Arvez
Neon
gonna
Jet,
reveal
unless you're 100
at least
Thieves
one
or
member
NRG.
of
And you're like so
Heretics.
well drilled that you can get away with it.
Come back. Going to take some space away here. Actually tagged down 10 HP. I don't think he found a... Actually, yeah, Arvez did take 1 shot, but certainly nothing to act upon. Boo lucky to get away with his life there on that timing. Some of the utility being stripped away here. It's got Benji interested for sure.
Nice shot.
That's nice. Go on, Benji. You got 5 HP, though. Might have run its course here. Just so low as KC flood the site. We've seen them do great work.
Ah, it's unlucky. I
couldn't
thought he had another.
quite get the follow-up. So Arvez, again, creates security on the site. Smokes go up. 3 players remaining. It's the Sheriffs, of course, but you'd love to do a bit more here. And Arvez already got remaining. Happy with this one. Farms it up. And for Rien's masterful, yes.
When we see
but-
the new patch of Harbor, I think it's 2 weeks
Yeah.
before it gets implemented, so
And especially on this side of the
I
map,
guess Fast Masters.
I don't think he's got much here,
It'll be
sadly.
live.
He's early, does 11, gonna make sure of it. Do we see a double timeout first half here for Heretics?
I would imagine so, yeah. But the positive being we've seen Heretics with a couple of very proactive setups to some of these rounds, but now, unfortunately, the scoreline going to make things a little harder to justify in terms of taking risks towards mid or even challenging some of this pressure that KC are leaning into. Not going to see it here. Obviously going to have the buyback in. Comfortable position in terms of the ultimates here for Heretics. On the other side, no command and a TP.
how's
for
comeback look?
KC.
I mean, slow start, man.
Op in hand now for
But this is like one of the only times where they actually get him on comfort.
Posture up, but the problem is that it looks like a tempo change, and it's Benji and Rienz who are going to be...
Benji's caught in this no command as well.
He can't do anything. Site's open, site is available, and Levin's going looking. He's got his target.
Bro, they look nice, man. I mean, they are just spamming sites is what the comp does.
Holds the line well enough to at least trade in and keep it within maybe the realms of reality.
Tap of the spike. I will say the comeback is hit insanely early.
The comeback's getting curious. 1-7 though, Mike. It's not been a hot start.
Let's have the knives here. A couple of flashes available for Wu as well. Now they know Docius solo on the site. I was going to say, if comeback goes to challenge here.
Yeah, he's going looking, but there's a bit of time between this.
Well, they can stall so much here.
Yeah, he's not found him on the site. Back. Who's just been
Really
going?
nice.
What a shot! Beheading out by A main. Flashing a check. He's got a nose to get to's around here. Got the utility. Can play this to time. But how do you get past comeback? Locked in.
Very,
yeah,
very
he's
nice.
gonna land that one. Heretics finally stemming the bleed. It was a drought of rounds.
We'll stick the landing
Why do
here.
people go from Valorant to CS but not CS to Valorant? Oh, the learning curve's too high. It'd be impossible.
In the blink of an eye here.
Too many agents, too many abilities. CS just stays relatively similar.
Docio as well to give up that much space on site. Just kind of has to get onto a passive angle, unfortunately. Comeback able to isolate both players. And the buy is still, it's semi-protected. I mean, Sugetsu the only one struggling behind this for KC.
Okay, they win that round 2 surviving, so 3 of them can't buy next. 1-9 loss bonus if they lose this. K-Corp's still pretty good with money.
A bit more active, a little bit more versatile. Switch up of setup as well for Benji. And through with first contact on Shados.
I'm trying to probably figure out where Benji's setup is right now. It's going to be a much...
How's he
Woot there.
How's he got him?
I don't know if Woot was just a little...
But he must have been on top, but
Hey, he must have been.
the kill markers down to the side, but... What, the challenge over the top of the smoke there?
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully we'll catch it on a replay there, because I'm quite curious, because it looked like, actually, KC were changing their minds, maybe not fully focused on hitting this B side.
Yeah, it was on the moment KC were looking to pivot,
yeah. So I don't know how they've caught that, because that might open up a new chance, right? Comeback still trying to be attentive towards middle. He's not really got a challenge down here. We can see the rotation of Sugetsu, who feels like the marker of commitment almost. And
Boo solo on site.
Comeback is here
When does the knife come back?
Dividing this 2 apiece on both
Is that what
sides
they're
of the
waiting
map,
for?
and just on the other side being Shados here. Hunter's Fury.
Oh, they've owned him.
Blind Hunter's Fury and a tag. That's very
Ooh,
impressive.
and they didn't see anything else behind it, but still.
Oh, that's a shot!
Who makes it winnable?
Brings out 2 of them. Now a 2v2 though. They've got to know there was presence still on that A site.
How far can Levin go though?
Yeah, he might just win this. Oh, he backed out.
I
He's
think he
actually
tempered
backing away,
himself,
yeah.
I almost wanted him to go further, but the timing's going to be everything. He's got a smoke to play to and to get to on the side. The timing, he's gone away with daylight robbery already.
Big info for Levin.
Levin, when do you swing? When do you play? Do they even think about it? Rienz and Benji, do you dare?
Very, very nice, man.
Coming, Levin.
Waited for his Astra to re-smoke.
Hell, I thought Boo might have had that one done enough to find 2. Wasn't the case.
Tanking the fragment, but still delivering 2 kills here. And even that first blood, not really. Oh, it's just, as the smoke drops, there's a cloud burst to the side. I thought that was more central there. Levin looking to obviously cut silence for them to pivot away. Yeah, beautiful stuff from Boo, but Levin able to capitalize on some of the freedom behind this B site hold. It was just Boo anchoring.
Man.
Just back down. I mean,
What do Heretics need to do? Probably go aggro.
KC obviously reading into that.
They're just getting wrecked on sites the whole time. Either get aggro or just play full retake, man, on one of these.
I feel like a top. I mean, they
think
look
he's
up
got a
to
gamble.
this.
On that for Benji, man.
Just got the whole team in support, apparently. It's quite impressive to see. If this is what KC can start looking like, way more exciting to watch.
If you see this coordination carried across to other maps as well, this is sort of hinting at what the ceiling of this roster could be. Obviously,
just looking at Levin here, still. man, everyone's hitting today. They are hitting shots on the KC side. They've done their work.
Kickoff looked nice,
They've
though.
done their work, and it's showing an in-zone flawless. I'm a little stunned here. We're seeing probably a really big upswing from Doja, who's been great, to be fair, a really like standout player. Can't really deny that. But seeing Levin at the same time, just that 1-2 punch, and then everyone else fulfilling their role diligently. I mean, what are you meant to do?
It was actually just back inside.
Oh man, yeah, double timeout now.
I mean, it's tough to really
they got it.
characterize what's going wrong for Heretics here, because I just think we're seeing such an
I guess
upswing
they
once
just
more.
gamble one of the
Same map that we
sites and
saw
just late
versus Liquid,
3-person push
KC
middle.
looking back in the comfort zone, which is where, you know, some of the criticisms we saw elsewhere when we were casting the game on Split, it's like they don't have a direction.
Just get
It
camera
doesn't look
info
like they have,
passively on the
like,
other site.
solid ideas, and nobody's really even committing to some of these ideas that don't look great.
Yeah.
So certainly
Does
here,
Heretics disappointed you? Yeah, for sure. I didn't think they would look like this.
Approach from KC. Unfortunately, Heretics now back in a position where we're asking for a response.
And it's got to be frustrating as well, coaching staff-wise, because we
I mean, yeah,
haven't seen the good side of Heretics in a while. They've made changes. That's taken time then to
Do
come
you think
together.
it's not their
Obviously,
meta?
Heretics come
I
into
think they're
this
probably
with
struggling the
preparation,
most
right?
with the
And
meta
that's
out of
why it
any
can be a
team right
little
now.
disheartening to then say, well, okay, I don't know if they've worked hard or specifically
Like
on
we've
this,
seen
or
some
this is an
teams with
expectation in terms
bad
of the veto.
comps
Obviously,
that maybe like
you come into
don't
this
have a
now,
good
whatever you've worked on's
understanding
kinda
on
just
a
been
map,
shut down,
maybe
and
2 maps
you're back
max.
in that position where
This
Heretics
just seems to
don't
be like
historically
nothing's
look great
working,
at
and
coming
they
up
are
with
trying some
problems
stuff.
kind of in rounds.
They tried double
throughout
initiator, they
halves,
tried a bit of
throughout
double
the entire map
duelist.
in terms of weird comps coming out, and that's why it's tough to watch.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and in the nicest way, Heretics have been on the right side of the map a lot of times. They've had the right stacks, but couldn't really do much about it. 11 looking to get invested and involved.
It's a good change from them, though. Fight over towards middle with numbers, retake over towards A, especially with what we wanted.
Our drone still only going to see one. 11 strikes though. Nice Benji, and looking for a follow-up shot.
Surely my Jet's got a comeback, mate. You gotta help him out
It
here.
is systematic in middle. And Boo.
Well, I mean, Sugetsu's just running away with the map now.
Yep.
This is the issue. If Heretics commit more bodies to these mid crunches, Sugetsu, perfect read on the situation to be able to slip the net, relay some really valuable information. Boo seems to have an idea. We'll find it. Still, a 1v3 behind this. Well, 1v2.2, maybe.
Yeah.
Shados clinging to life, but has Hunter's Fury.
When you
Don't
consider
expect him to be coming
changes,
forward. There's always
you
that
kind of consider changes
absolute
if
last
something is
bastion.
internally really off. If it's not really off internally, then you're kind of fine to just reevaluate everything and have
Try it
another go at a read on a different read on the meta.
Try it out, 11
Give a month and a
did
half,
very
man.
well there, but oh,
It's a long time.
I miss Heretics, man.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of the investment there, they're going to come into round 12 basically broke, or well, not going to be able to muster up a full purchase.
The ult here, I mean,
Maybe a
they're just
vain
desperate.
attempt to get the Hunter's Fury to, I don't know.
We're clutching it.
Yeah, desperation mode.
And it's just, and it does feel a shame because at their highs, Heretics is such a good team to watch. And I think Weber's reaction shows
Holy,
a lot
they're
That's probably more
furious.
addictive what we're talking about, right? This is, you know, if
It
we're
is,
playing for this is not
I mean, someone
Warcraft,
mentioned
this
Paper
is-
XL. It does look like, I'm watching Paper X a
But we
little
hear
bit.
that a lot. It's like, but in prac, we got
It
all
is
right,
actually
everything
so
works out.
similar
Here
to that
from other
PAL
teams,
game
don't
that
think
we
it's just
saw
a Heretics
against
thing, but the whole,
RRQ,
like,
where they're
in
just
practice
so
it was
desperate
fine,
to
they
win
knew
a
what the
round
plan
that
was,
they're
but it
just
came to the game and
putting
suddenly
everything into rounds they shouldn't be.
It's not happening. It's not working out. It feels like that, but over and over again. I'd love an extended chat with the
Boo's
coaching staff,
revealed.
but 11. It's just the executed Boo's
Bro,
dead to
the
rights.
XX
Boo's
look
barely
nice
getting
though,
these
man.
rounds, he's been
I'm looking
trying,
at
and he's
DOS
the top
9
of the
11
board
just
maybe for
own
Heretics,
everyone,
but
and
at
you got
this point,
Sagasu just
KC are running
owning
through
everyone
them.
that tries to
They're
push over
making it
towards
look
mid and react.
too simple, too easy. The calling's been great. The individuals have been great. It's a good upswing for KC.
They look good on this map. Again, they just got to spam a side spam, but
a brilliant game from him. 18
they
kills
also did at the beginning of the game on the
Unbelievable.
bonus and the
Benji.
pistol try and create pressure middle as well. So
We nearly have to
once they
double
do the
his
smokes
score
over
to get
towards
this
middle,
round.
they've already shown that they might go
It's
middle.
not going to happen. 10-2. It's not a pretty half, Mike.
No, it's absolutely
not a pretty
no.
half.
KC looking as if they've done a lot of work to continue with the successes they previously showed us on Abyss, and everything looks like it's starting to fall into place.
The flashes. Yeah, Avez's flashes are nice. Honestly, the Omen flashes are really nice.
Your body knows. A sense of victory. Seized
This is
when
a
mind,
full K-Corp
movement,
roster?
and
Yeah.
gear ignite as one. Now, step into your zone. Designed for
Thoughts on using Woot as primary duelist? I mean, if they're going to do that, comeback has to go Chamber in my mind. Yumpy, we banned Food Talk, man. I can't answer it. It's banned for the whole year. And somehow it wasn't your fault. You can't do this to Yumpy. His one question that he asks every single day. Never going to get answered. Plus 9? I did. He had such a nice half, yeah. A double controller? Yeah. They could do that. This is the thing, I mean, you're probably going to have a month and a half to work it out.
A map and a couple of players.
You watch the gamers? I haven't watched any of
It
China.
feels like we don't know where they stand overall sometimes. We still struggle to kind of pin down KC's highs and lows and what makes it all come together at the right time. Here, on that first half, it was perfect.
I mean, looking like a different team. Let's be real. They come back as well, obviously struggling in this first half. I mean, when you've got Levin basically running you down, and Arvez again 15
Much of the
assists.
failures on the
And that's
coaches.
not just off knives. We're
When it's
seeing
like a bad
so many
meta
little
read or like you're
flash
struggling with a
plays,
meta,
out
a
of
fair
shots.
amount. It's like
Obviously,
between,
the last round there
obviously
behind
it's
the
a
divide
collective
as
with
well
the
to
team,
catch, I
but
believe it was,
IGL coaches
Rian's,
are
but
for sure taking most of the
Arvez
heat.
putting in work to set Levin up.
But I would also, say
say
kickoff when stuff changes, like maps, big patch, you kind of gotta give everyone a little bit of a freebie and be like, well, you messed up. Can you fix it within the time? If they can't fix it within the time for stage 1, then I think you got some good arguments. Because sometimes people just have bad meta reads. Like FNS, really good IGL. When he came back, he had a bad meta read on Mateo stuff. Like it's it happens sometimes. It's so hard to get it right all the time.
Absolutely clueless. So
Doesn't mean you don't know what you're doing.
has to save the day. He's got 2 players to locate. Levin.
Boss 9 again.
Doesn't, I think, show. Oh, Levin might get an angle on this. He does. Yeah, just a little look. Drags him off the plant.
No one thought Teo would be that broken. Oh no, dude, it was very obvious. But from an outside perspective, I mean, when you're like inside a team and stuff's going wrong, it's hard.
So Levin, yeah, would have had an angle onto that, but KC just waiting.
Patience. Very disciplined.
Planted the spike.
Timing now. Sugetsu knows. He hugs that wall, he's safe for a second. Nothing to be done
man,
there.
it might
Body
be a
shots
fast
for
map here.
days. KC.
Double pistol.
Just again, another situation, a third situation in the same map where Dosiu's got away with 2. He's revealed on the site. And again, they see where the paranoia comes from.
Was there a paranoia or a flash that came in? Was it a flash maybe from Aves? I'm trying to think. So I think
yeah, there was a flash outside.
Right?
Yeah, but regardless, even just seeing that, I don't know if they think that during the paranoia he's just TP'd away or got out of here.
Mate, you can't type that joke while Yumpy's here. He'll be using that all the time.
To the backside on
Yumpy, why have you not used this one yet? You must have used this. Do you know what the favorite attack strategy of Team Vitality is? A B split? Yumpy's going to use that every day on an interview for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's
another round. Dosiu gets 2.
Why have you gifted him
Michael
this?
Dublé.
Do they force? Yes, they do force stingers. Let's pay attention.
Levin forced off, and it just looks direct from Heretics. Just going to buy up stingers out. Let's just either get in, get this over with, get it done, or try and do something. Here we go. Rien's still alive, and
oh. Ah, dude, I thought he had another there. Oh, okay, wrap it up, man. Give me a new map.
Get him out of this game. It is 12
get him onto a new map.
Flawless.
Shados to get fired up there.
Dude, I thought Shados was going to headshot everyone insta. Second shot was really nice.
Open, having a biff. Look at him.
Yeah, you saw the
Yeah,
jiggle
feels
before.
a little like just, okay, rip the band-aid off. Let's get to map 2.
Yep.
Obviously get to... Conversely, obviously their comfort zone, historically, being Haven. Eng looking way more chilled out today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I mean, dude,
Rightfully so.
Eng's look
12-2
look
scoreline
really
here.
chilled out all the time anyway, to be fair.
HERETICS
Seems to
still
take
gonna
more
try
of a
and
back
make
seat,
something
especially in
happen here,
timeouts.
Oh, weapon. Yeah, tagged up. Good information for KC to react. Well, Spike not committed just yet, so HERETICS not going to follow through on that opening damage. It's only really Rians and Comeback the ones with a
God, what's going on?
feasible chance to do damage here. But certainly Sheriff's elsewhere.
Is there just going to be an absolute biff in middle?
Indestructible door.
Down. I think it was just blind. Arvez's going to get that pretty much for free.
Dude, look at
It feels
K-Corp,
like
man. They
Matt's
know
gonna
they come in
make it-
middle. 5 passing.
Shadows again.
5 passing over towards
I mean,
mid.
KC making better choices than Tenz's award show right now. It's done. This one is wrapped up. HERETICS down to just boo. Michael, this has been an absolute one-sided affair and a half.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
it's
beats
good.
himself Arvez to seal the deal here. And in-zone flawless to close out 13-2.
Oh.
And what feels like nothing but a
Yeah,
GG
that
go
one.
next.
Yeah, that one
Pretty
written
much
down.
that. We're gonna
Couldn't
leave it
wait.
at that and just keep in mind Haven coming up next.